Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the like button. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about the 1996 Otokoto riots that happened in Owerri, Imo State on September. The 1996 Otokoto riot, which held in Imo State. That fateful day, people protested and looted in Owerri over the killing and brutal murder of one 11-year-old schoolboy, Anthony Ikechukwu Okonkwo. The subsequent arrest of hoteler Vincent Duru, and other members of a Black Scorpion gang, led to court trial lasting over a decade. Duru and other Black Scorpion members were eventually sentenced to death. On 19 September 1996, during the regime of late General Sani Abacha, in the city of Owerri, Imo State, an innocent 11-year-old boy named Anthony Ikechukwu Okonkwo was murdered for ritual purpose. Anthony Ikechukwu Okonkwo sells boiled groundnut for his parents, which is his daily routine. He was happy when a customer called him named Innocent Ekeanyanwu, aged 32. The boy was called into the famous Otokoto hotel, and the little groundnut seller was visible, very excited since it was a hotel. He was so happy on that fateful day, hoping that the customer is going to buy plenty of his groundnuts, hoping that he will make plenty money for his parents on that fateful day. While waiting in the reception, the boy was treated like a guest. He was given a bottle of Coca-Cola to cool off from the punishing heat of tropical Africa. Innocently, he took the drink. As he was sipping his drink, he was also looking around the beautiful environment of the hotel, probably thinking to have his own hotel in the nearby future, but he never knew that would be his last day on earth. Minutes later, Anthony Ikechukwu Okonkwo dozed off, never to wake up again. His tray filled with groundnut was at a corner. When this happened, the man who called him took him into one of the hotel rooms and beheaded him in the matter of minutes. After the boy's head was cut off, he disassembled his toes, removed his liver and other parts he needed. Not done yet, the boy's genitals were not spared as well. After butchering the boy and sorting out organs, he packaged the boy's head inside a polythene nylon. The butcher Ekeanyanwu then took the polythene bag containing the boy's head and headed for his next destination, to the house of the man who needed the fresh head. How did this information leak out? After Mr. Innocent Ekeanyanwu accomplished his mission, it was time for him to deliver the head. He then now left the hotel to deliver the head, and he stopped a bikeman named Opara. On their way going, the bikeman noticed that the passenger was actually carrying a human head because the head was still fresh and was dropping blood. When he alighted, the bikeman quickly alerted the police, and the policemen intercepted Ekeanyanwu on his way back in a Peugeot 504 car. He was carrying the head with him in the polythene bag. Innocent was going to the residence of a highly influential figure named Chief Leonard Onago at Eziama, Ikeduru local council area, with the head, but upon arrival, he was told Mr. Onago had gone to Lagos. It was on his way home that he was intercepted by the police, and he was also arrested. People came out in hundreds to protest about the boy's ritual killing. They stayed around and within the hotel premises waiting for the police to confirm that it was indeed a ritual murder, while more were marching in troop. It was in the midst of this tension that the local media station made its miscalculation. They showed the image of Innocent Ekeanyanwu holding the boy's head. The media asked the public to help identify the boy and show official transparency, but what followed next was a catastrophe. All residents in Owerri abandoned their business and gathered in the town's central marketplace. It was there they decided on their next plan of action and outlined their strategy to deal with the Otokoto headhunters. They were not done yet. From there, the crowd troops headed to the residence of former Imo State officials. These administrators were targeted because of what was described as their alleged unwillingness to properly tackle several cases of murder and kidnapping and robbery while in office. The angry riots calmed down when the military administrators assured them that a full state-level investigation of the incident was going to be launched. Following the arrest of Innocent Ikanyanwu, he was remanded in police custody while waiting trial, but while he was in the police custody, magic happened. He was killed by food poison 4 days after. Shortly after he was poisoned, Leonard Onago was also arrested because he had mentioned his name before his death. He killed the boy on Thursday and by Sunday morning he was found dead, but luckily for the interrogators, before he was killed, Ikanyanwu confessed and mentioned Leonard Onago as the brain behind the ritual killings in death. He confessed that the ritual killing ring was a well-organized machine that specialized in the harvesting of human parts and also sold them to those interested in using them for ritual. When the police arrested Onago, he denied that he never knew anyone called Innocent Ikanyanwu, besides that he was not even in Owerri when this whole incident happened. Margaret Acholonu, a receptionist at the hotel, stated that 2 spots were dug at that hotel premises and it was from the second one that the body of Okonkwo was exhumed. She also implicated Chief Duru. She also said that on that fateful day, she saw Ikanyanwu with a black bag and he told her he was going to his village at Eziama. Before the case of Okonkwo, several children had disappeared in Owerri, never to be found till death. Some were kidnapped and their wealthy parents would be asked for ransom. It was so serious that in May 1995, the daughter of one Dr. Oko, a physician in the city, was kidnapped by the Black Scorpion. One of their elite secret court asked the doctor to pay $12,000 before the daughter would be released. Eventually the police stormed the hideout of the Black Scorpion, and months later, the leader of the court, Obiozo Duru, who happened also to be the son of Chief Vincent Duru, owner of the Otokoto Hotel, Manzi Onoha, were both arrested by the Nigerian police force in Imo State and was sentenced to death.